Hello everybody, it is Demo Donna here, and welcome to another Wednesday Live with Pink and Main. I am sticking to the Valentine's / love theme, and yeah, doing something a little non-traditional. I don't really know what's traditional anymore, but I guess like the basic red and hearts is traditional. So I am going to be having fun with the mushrooms that were released a few months ago, maybe 4 months ago. And I really enjoyed playing with them. And there's some really cute sayings on there. So I'm happy to be doing some love theme cards. Again, I think, Valentine and anniversary kind of go hand in hand. So anything you would make for Valentine cards, you can also use for anniversary. So if you're not one to send out Valentine stuff, I think this always kind of rolls into Anniversary 2.0. So hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I love to hear where you're watching from. If you have any questions about the products that I'm using, I did realize that during the YouTube live, when people comment, those comments don't show up on the YouTube channel under comments. So if you ever ask a question during the YouTube live and I don't answer it, if you just go back to that YouTube and you type that in the comment section, I will happily be able to help you out and answer that. Also, if you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching. All right, so we're going to do 2 cards tonight. We are going to do a shaker and a non-shaker. I always like to throw in a little bit of difference. And let's go on over to our other camera and get started. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing a little non-traditional tonight. I am playing with the purple and blue color palette. I did write down the names of the Pink and Main papers that I'm using. This beautiful blue is the Riverwalk. The light purple, this gorgeous color here, is Evening Cloud. And the darker purple is Night Sky. And as you can see, they do such a fabulous job coordinating I don't want to say all of the items, but a lot of items with the paper. So for instance, I've got this beautiful purple called Evening Cloud. My ink pad is Night Sky. I've got this beautiful purple that is Night Sky. My ink pad is Night Sky. I believe my twine is Evening Cloud. So the colors really coordinate nicely together. Let's see what this guy is. Lakeside, gorgeous. I'm using the Riverwalk, but the Lakeside paper is available as well. So really cool. If you like things matchy-matchy, which I kind of do, it's really neat to be able to match the names up and get coordinating colors. All right, I'm also going to be using tonight this beautiful foil here, and this is Satin Aqua. And then this new one is this beautiful purple, and this is Lilac. This was released in the last release, which I believe was last month. It is available on the website now, so I know it was our last release, and that is that beautiful lilac color, and I have not even played with it, so tonight's going to be the first time we are going to be using that. And I am going to start with foiling, and I'm using these mushrooms here. I love, mushrooms are super trendy. I think like mushrooms and pickles are very trendy. If you go to craft fairs, you will see like crocheted mushrooms. So I'm excited to be using these gorgeous guys. These are the mushroom foilable sheets. And we are going to turn these purple. So we're going to do non-traditional colors. And I am going to take my 2 lilac sheets that I have here that I pre-cut. And I might even, I'm going to do both. We might do this guy blue. Should we do him blue or lilac? No, we're going to do this guy lilac. Okay, so let's take our fancy little sleeve here. And I've already got my machine. Move all my goodies out of the way. I've got my machine all set up to 3. And now the basics, wipe it up. The other day I couldn't find this brush and I used my other brush and a hair fell off and I totally had a big line in it from where the hair was. So, you know, we're not just doing this for extra fun. It actually is beneficial, especially if you're like me and you use a lot of glitter or you have an adorable little pet in the house that likes to leave little reminders around. So I've got this guy in here, the full foilable, and you just want to make sure that it's completely covered, meaning none of your toner sheet here is touching your foil because that will stick. So while that is going through, we are going to do the same thing here and just wipe that off and get prepared for our second sheet. And just give that a nice little wipe down. There we go. This guy's almost done. I don't feel like I've made a shaker in a very long time. It's definitely been a couple months in Alive, so I'm looking forward to creating another one, especially using these adorable mushrooms. Okay, so we're going to take this guy off and let that cool and pop this guy in. Sometimes fingernails and crafting on videos are not friends, by the way, unless you're making money selling nail polish. Then if that is your live, that probably works. Wink, wink. Okay, send that guy through. While that's going through, we are going to reveal this beautiful purple. It's so pretty, lilac. And of course it looks pretty dark on camera. I hope you guys can see. It is a delicate, lighter. I have a darker, more of a fuchsia. So you could see it's really pretty, but I feel like it's coming up a little darker on camera. All right, let's pull this guy off. And I do have some little hearts we might use. I'm kind of undecided on my final look. This is going to be one of those lives where we figure it out in the moment. But we are going to be using, over here, I've set it aside. I know all of us talk about using your toner sheets. So this is a white toner sheets. When I first started with Pink and Main, they only had the black toner sheets. So when the whites came out, I was very excited. And I know we always say, save that extra piece of foil, like this guy here, and you can run that through again. And I am going to do just that tonight. So here is that solid one. Sorry for the glare. So here are those 2 sheets here. And now I've got this extra sheet. I'm going to take my white toner sheet. There is a trick to this. When you purchase Pink and Made, if it's something that requires a little hint, they are so great about putting it on your package. So this guy here says the printed side is facing up in this package, which means you want to be very careful on how you remove these because you need to be paying attention to the orientation of the product inside here. So the printed side is facing up. So that's going to be the side with the toner on it. So what I've done on mine is I've pulled them out and I lightly scribbled. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Let's see. I lightly scribbled with a pencil on the back. So when I run it through my paper cutter, I now know that this is the back side because there's a light scribble on it, and this is the front. So I'm going to take my white toner sheet now and wipe that off. I have found that to be very helpful because the first time I used these, I did not do a little indicator on what's the front or the back. And I ended up putting my toner sheet on my envelope here and leaving a little residue on my envelope. It's still usable, but it definitely left like a white residue. Okay, while that is running through, I am going to take this guy. This is going to be for my shaker card backing. So I am going to need my paper cutter. And excuse me, I have to go get my paper cutter, which is right over here. And I'm going to set this guy right here. And we are using the A2 small shaker cover. These are very easy to use. And again, Pink and Main has given you the little fine print instructions. The size of your shaker cover base is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So right here it says the size of the insert paper. And I'm going to give you a nice little trick on how to figure that out because mine doesn't actually have the big measurements. So 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So it is going to be 4 7/8. So basically I'm just taking it between the 4 3/4 and 5. So I'm just taking it to the center there and trimming that off. And even that is cute. And then for the 3 3/4, so I'm just taking it to that part and then I'm pushing it down in between the 3 1/2 and 3 3/4. And then I am cutting there. So now this is the perfect size for the inside of my shaker. If I used the full A2 cover, you don't need to trim these. They're the perfect size without being cut. But that was just a friendly reminder on how simple it is to use these guys. Okay, and now that that is cooled, this is our white toner sheet using the leftover of the mushrooms. So this is how it comes in the package. And then this is the leftover with the mushroom. So you get a positive and a negative solid mushroom from that. So fun. I love the way those turned out. Awesome. We have a plan for those. We're going to be doing something a little bit different with those tonight. I'm excited about that. First, we are going to create our shaker. So I have my little shaker guy here. Just going to fold my 3 edges. I'm going to fold all 4 actually. Then open that up. Take your pointy edge. And I like to give it a good scrape because you need to remove that film. And I do it down here on this little fold because I'm not going to damage, if I damage any of it, it's not going to be seen. It's going to be folded over. And then you just peel that film. Peel the film off. Throw that away. And then again, I am just folding. This is the tape side in. I haven't removed my backing yet. This guy's going in here. And then we are going to center it. There we go. And then one at a time. 1. Come over here. 2. Third one. And then we fill up our adorable little shaker. So that is our shaker pocket now. Too cute for words. And of course I have some purple, some blue. I might even want to add, I grabbed a little silver or white. I think maybe some silver would be pretty. So maybe we will also grab some silver, and I'll give you the actual names of the colors that I am using. I have a little bit of dust in here. All right, do I have a little scooper? There we go. All right, so the blue that I'm using is Glass Slipper. So cute. Open that guy up. I'm gonna take a scoop of my Glass Slipper. I might do two. I'm doing two. Two glass slippers, one purple orchid, and we're gonna do one disco night. Lovely. All right, and that, let's see if that will work for me. Oh yeah, I think that's good. That's a fun amount. You could still see your mushrooms. The glare is lovely, but you can still see your mushrooms, and yet you still got enough party in your shaker card. Should I do one more purple? No. Brace yourself. Hold back. It's okay. I'm an overstuffer. It's a gift and a curse. I like lots of things in there. Okay. Get them all in. Fold that down. And there we go. We have our shaker packet. For my base, I am going to use that lovely Riverwalk. I'm going to layer with the night sky. I use that zigzag as a background. And I forgot I'm out of my Rolly adhesive and I did not order it last week. Shame on me. So I will just use some craft glue. All right. Center that. There we go. I'm going to take this. I'm going to add a little bit of my Easy Tear tape, especially because this is a nice thick. I'm going to just do 2 strips of Easy Tear tape, and then I'm also going to do some glue so that stays nice and secure. No one likes their adhesives falling apart. Never fun. Okay, those 2 strips are good to go. And then I am just going to throw a little adhesive on that. And I feel like a lot of these mushrooms, even though it's kind of like a random, I feel like they're standing straight up. So we are going to do our card orientation this way. So now I have a cute base of these fun mushrooms. They look so cute. You know, when you're crafting by yourself, I mean, I know I'm not by myself. I know I'm hanging out with all you guys. And you didn't test things, and then you're playing with them, and then you're like, oh, yay, it worked. It turned out as adorable as I thought it would in my mind. That's this moment that I'm having. And it's not even done. We haven't even done like any of the other fun stuff. But I'm just like, oh, thank goodness. So cute. The second I have not played with these mushrooms yet, and I have been thinking about them ever since I received them the first time. Okay. Oh, really quick, I wanted to show you guys, we'll pause. Wanted to show you guys the cards from last week's live. If you like a more traditional Valentine vibe, we did all these. So if you scroll back on the Facebook or the YouTube channel, and I usually just go live on Wednesdays, so you could find the replay of these guys. So much fun to make. They were super easy, no coloring, so check those out. I'm going to try to always do a recap for you guys. Since I have the cards usually sitting right here, might as well recap it. Okay, so the mushrooms that I'm using, and all these guys were released at the same time. So you have the foilables, and then you have these adorable stamp sets. So this is Snailed It, and you've got the snails and the mushrooms. But sending you mush love, so cute. There's some really cute like mushroom sayings in here. There is so mushroom in my heart for you. So thought this was super cute. And obviously we can turn this into love you, slow much. You can do like snail stuff. And then with this, you have the coordinating dies for all these guys. Well, I wanted to take it one step further and take my dies to my foilable sheets and cut some of my mushrooms out. I saw that these coordinated. They're not the exact same size, but I think that sometimes when you're doing, like in this case, the mushrooms, the mushroom foilables, the mushroom stamps, the mushroom dies, and there's stencils in this, they kind of are all similar in design. So check it out, because you might have some little hidden gems where everything coordinates and fits, and you can do this technique. So I am going to match up. I have this double mushroom, which is this guy here. So I am just going to center it, knowing it's not going to be perfect. As you can see, that mushroom's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. All right, I've got a little bit of removable tape. So I'm going to set that there. I've got this mushroom here, which is not that one. Here it is. That's that one right there. So we are going to do that. And then a third one, which is, it's this guy. So I need to move this. You got to play around. And not all of these match a die, just a couple of them. I think it's just these 3 designs, but that's all I needed. Just wanted a couple, so I'm going to take those 3, run those through my die machine. So I've got my magnetic plate here. I'm just going to flop those down, run those through my die machine. And I'm going to do the same thing with my solids here. And like I said, we are doing 2 cards. We are doing a shaker and a non-shaker. So now I have my cute little cutout mushrooms. So I've got this little guy, this little guy, this guy, and you can actually keep going. There's more on here you can cut out. You can also cut out some cute little layers for layering. You could cut borders on here, so lots of fun. I'm going to do the same thing with my solids. So I have my double mushroom right there. There we go. I have this little guy here. There we go. And then we have this guy, which is right there. And we're going to cut those 3 out. Sorry, you didn't even watch any of that. But see how focused I was? Not even paying attention to what you guys can see or not. Okay, so I have, I'm sure you've probably guessed that I pre-cut some blue ones too. So now we have some really fun blue and light purple mushrooms to add to our card fronts. Yay! Also, these are pretty simple shapes. You could also fussy cut these, but I know fussy cut is like the bad word of crafting. So if there's a die, we like it. So look at how cute those are. Just cutting them out of your foilables. So fun. All right, here we go. It's time for the layering. So I've got my card front here. I did do some stamping I did a Sending Mush Love. And I think I'm going to, for this one, gonna do just a really simple in the center. With this one, I'm gonna add some purple, that purple background. And if you've watched enough lives with me, you probably know I just do card fronts. I don't attach my cards to a card base. So I'm gonna be able to wrap my twine around my card. And I think I'm gonna take this one step further. I'm gonna do a strip of glitter too. So I'm gonna take my Easy Tear tape and if I thought of this ahead of time, I wouldn't be cutting it right now, but I didn't, so it's fine. So I'm gonna go, I think we're gonna go a little, I'm gonna do a strip right here. Pull out the little scissors for this. Oh good, it's crooked, perfect, it's my signature. I mean, when you've been doing something for so long, like placing things on crooked, it just happens naturally, it's a gift. You guys have got to work really hard on it if you want everything you do to be crooked. It's not, you just don't wake up one day. Oh, clearly. All right, I am using this gorgeous orchid glitter, which is a beautiful light purple. I am sprinkling a little bit on top there, taking my finger tool, running that right over there. I had plenty. All right, tap that off. This is when your lovely cleanup brush is your best friend. It doesn't judge you for applying everything a little crooked. I know you guys don't either. I know you love me for all my crookedness. Not that kind of crooked, but. All right, so now I have a cute little glitter border, which is really fun. Looks great with the foil. Lots of sparkle. Let's clean up this purple. All right, tap that in there. Shake, shake, shake. Gonna clean up my little table really quick with my cleanup brush. Still out. There we go. Now you know why I always have glitter on my desk. I hope you guys have background music on. I do when I'm not going live. But in my mind, you guys are all also listening to something lovely in the background. So when there's any silent pauses, you're listening to something fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna go twine above and twine below. And I'm gonna take my Easy Tear tape again. I'm gonna take two pieces. We're gonna start here. Untape it from my fingers. And I think I want it right about there. And I think I want it in a little closer. Gosh, I pulled really tight. There we go. That's cute. Flip that over. So now when I stick this onto my card front, you won't see those. And let me show you, there we go, glare away. There you go. So I've got that cute little glitter strip in the middle. And then I have the really nice and subtle complementary glitter twine. Okay, now I am gonna do a Sending Mush Love. And I used the paper with the Lakeside ink. And I think we're gonna pop that up with a little pop-up foam. Okay. And the nice thing about having a foil background with your shaker is you've got a lot going on. It's busy, it's fun, so you don't really have to overdo it with everything else you put on your card. So I can do just a nice, simple, I think I'm gonna do a little double heart action, and then we are gonna throw a mushroom on there. So let's, or a couple. We made a lot of shroomies. We made a lot of mush. So we are gonna do one heart here. And one heart here. Oh, yeah, I like that up a little bit. There we go. And then let's see, we got a lot of mushroom options. I might want, now we're getting crazy. Ooh, maybe we can tuck that guy in. Do I like that? I think I do. I think this guy needs to be up here with the hearts. Does that kind of block my heart too much? I think it does. Talking to yourself. Again, I have all you guys, so I'm talking to you. You like this part, right? Where I just ramble and figure things out. All right, one mushroom, and I do like this guy over here, but I think I'm going on top with the bottom tucked. Okay. We got some shaken action. Send in mush love with your cute little foil mushrooms and your two little hearts. We have card number 1 done. Unbelievable. We did it. Okay, card number 2. We're going to do a non-shaker. I am going to use this die here, which we've already been using. It is the layered scallops. I love these. If you haven't checked these out, there are 3, I believe. This is the layered scallops, the larger one, so A2 size. There's also circles, which are awesome. And then there's a mini slimline. So this is really fun. And I'm going to get this guy out because we're going to cut that. And it also has a huge hi and a friend. And this is where I got my hearts. So like I said, check that out. Now, if you've seen my lives, you know I don't like to waste paper. So if I'm layering something and I don't want to waste all that, that's where I cut all my beautiful hearts from and my little lovely layers. So I'm going to do, it doesn't matter. So you cut 2 of these guys out. This is 1 die. So I am going to start with my dark purple. Again, it really doesn't matter. So I am going to just go around here. I'm going to throw it down on my cards. It's good to get glue all over your projects. Again, I've worked really hard on, mastering that ability to just throw things. And, I want you guys to know, just in case you throw paper with glue all over it on your table, we can recover. We can recoup from that. I know that's never happened to you, but just in case it ever does. Okay, so see, this is the exact same die. This is not how you layer it. You want to make sure you have 1 little scallop on one side and 1 scallop on the other side. So when you layer these down, you have the every other scallop color is showing. Very easy to have such a cool look for your cards. Really loved these the first time I saw them. Brilliant. Love some good die engineering. Okay, layer that down. And now You have a centerpiece, which fits perfectly. And I am gonna take, we need to make a blue one. I don't have one. I mean, I know I do a lot of things ahead of time, but I did not do my blue one for this. And I think, okay, here's my blue paper. I actually turned my machine off. Turn that guy back on. And we are going to check these guys out. Do I want to do a solid? I think I'm going light again. No. Let's see. Is it too busy? Decisions are hard. Can you guys just come here and tell me what I should be doing? I think I'm going to do the light one. Okay. Thank you for your help. I am. Okay, so let's set that here. Set this guy here. Take my perfect little brush, which doesn't leave little brush hairs everywhere. I've got my blue pre-cut, ready to go. My machine's ready to go. Ooh, I've got a lot of space on this. I will be saving that. I don't have anything handy. Ooh, actually, I know what I'm gonna do, you guys. Look at all that leftover space. I pulled out this one, and it's got a couple sayings in here we can use, and this is Amazing Butterfly Foilables. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good Galentine celebration. So you can do, you are my favorite. I like that. You can do hello friend. You are my favorite. Have a beautiful day. What else is in here? Sending smiles. Everyone needs sending cheer. This is great sayings in it. Happy anniversary. Okay, so again, that is Amazing Butterfly. Maybe I'll do a couple because I have hello friend. I think we should. We'll do 2 of them. It's good to have choices. Okay. There we go. Tuck those guys away. Get some of my glitter off. So I have some wonderful friends out there that are now foil fanatics, just like me, that have designating foiling sections and are very good at making sure everything is glitter free. My mom has her machine on a separate table and uses separate scissors so her scissors aren't sticky. And my little secret is I'm not that picky. I gave up a long time ago on glitter free. When you're a user of glitter, you just accept that the only way to get rid of it is to sell your house. So I tend to do that though, and then bring the glitter with me to my new house. So it doesn't work very well for me. I have a lifetime supply of it. All right, I'm running these through. Then we're going to take this guy, cut that out. It's coming. It's taking its time. All right. The people are watching. Oh my goodness, did I bend? Okay, here we go. Now we can shut it off. Pull that guy out. So pretty. I love this color. You've probably noticed there's certain colors I use a lot. Definitely pink. Definitely blues. Okay, slowly but surely take that gorgeous guy off. I've got my hello friend. You're my favorite, clearly. And we are going to take this and run it through a die cut machine so it fits perfectly over our scallops. Drop that down. Drop that down. There we go. This is the most die cutting I've probably ever done on a live with you guys. Sometimes it's needed. You can't pre-cut all of that. Okay. There we go. So now that's got that nice little scallop, and that fits perfectly over all your cutout pieces. And you've got a great little foiled center. And I was gonna pop it, but we're gonna glue it. So many options, but we are just gonna glue it. Call it a day. All right, I'm just layering that, make sure my edges are covered. And since that really big one, I'm going this way. Look at that again. Like, what a fun little base. So I've got the blue in the back, the two purples, and then this lovely, fun little foiled background. Okay, again, I'm gonna put some hearts on there. I think just to break this guy up. Maybe add really fun little banners on the side. I like that. Ooh, or maybe we will do like an arrow. We can even layer these. I like that. Okay, that's fun. Okay, we are gonna layer our light purple, dark purple. Give it a cute little tail. Kind of go with our theme. We'll do that. Same with these guys. Spontaneous is fun sometimes. I mean, I'm kind of like probably a middle. I have to have a plan, but can wing it along the way here and there. And I think that needs to be to the edge with both of those. Great. And I think we're going to go a little lower here. And I think we're going to get a little crazier with this one. We are going to go mushroom heavy because I made so many adorable mushrooms. And okay, there's always one of you out there. There's probably more that are just like horrified of mushrooms. That this is just freaking you out. That I've even said the word so many times. There's always one. There is. It's true. I am doing a hello friend, but before we do that, let's do we're going to do a little row of mushrooms. They're going to be adorable. And we're going to go all across the back. And see, that just popped into my head that we needed to do that. I think we're going to go tall because they're so cute. They need to be used. I know you're out there. Oh, it's you, Lynn. See, I knew it. There's always at least one. If you got a group of people, there is someone deathly afraid of mushrooms. I have one of these people in my family, actually two. I won't tell you that I've said before that something didn't have mushrooms in it, and it really did, just to get them to eat something. I mean, I would never do that. That wasn't me. Such a mom thing to do. All right, we are finishing up our cute little row of mushrooms. Sorry, Lynn, shrooms. I know that's horrifying. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, maybe I should call them and tell them what I've done. Confess all my mushroom sins. They loved it though. They raved the whole time how amazing it was. Okay, we're almost done. Let's use this little purple guy at the end. So cute. And I'll hold it up so you guys could see it. And I should have had purple nails tonight. I originally was doing pinks today, but then that changed. Okay, we're gonna do a hello friend. Let's pop that guy up. And we, with this one, are going to definitely add some of our adorable confettis. Okay. Is that centered? Knowing me, probably not, but that'll work. Cute. Trying to ditch the glare for you guys. I think that ended up pretty fun. I might even need, no, I might not. I was thinking a little heart. Oh yeah, I need a heart, since I love all my friends. They're all worthy of adorable little purple hearts. Okay, cute. We got a little heart there, because I have it. It needs to be used. And now I think we just add a couple of these guys. They stuck to me. See, they love me too. So maybe don't shove your whole hand in the bag. It's good to put a spoon in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. Okay, let's grab our little pickup tool. And I think I'm gonna do maybe a couple here. These are really nice too because they're flat. So if you like to send flat things, the confettis come in so many different colors and are nice and flat, and they don't have a hole in them. So they're not used for sewing and repurposed. They're cute little crafting confettis. And like I said, since this is a non-shaker, it needs a little extra love. I mean, this card, I'm so sorry, Lynn, because this is probably like horrifying. I hope you don't have mushroom nightmares. Okay. But we went very busy, which I'm used to. Busy's fun. I know I've mentioned before, I see simple cards and I think how great it would be to make a simple card. I try, it just doesn't work. No such thing for me. There's always glitter, now foil, something shiny. All right, you guys, there are our two fabulous cards. I think they turned out pretty cute, non-traditional. We've got our lovely shaker and then our non-shaker, but with just as much shaker fun happening with lots of confettis on it. So thank you guys so much for watching me. I had a blast. Like I always tell you guys, these photos, I will post them on the Pink and Main Crafty Courtyard page. I post them in the Demo Donna Design Studio. So if you want to see still pics of these, that's where they'll be. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely night, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.